Veterans Day is approaching this Tuesday, November 11th. And Grass Lake Schools George Long Elementary is honoring those who have served our country with a breakfast celebration. Speaking on this is Dakota Balo and Samantha Titler from Grass Lake Schools. What is expected this year for the Veterans Day celebration?
All right, well, thank you for having us out. We have a big celebration planned this year. Normally we just have the breakfast and we have the ceremony, but we want to add to it this year. So we have a military vehicle walkthrough going on. So we have multiple military vehicles brought by local community members in so the kids can really see the military vehicles in the different time periods, and she'll get into more about that in a bit. And then the special thing this year is we have the military plane, warplane flyover, which is very, very special. It's going to have aerobatic smoke coming out. There's going to be a lead-in explaining what the flyover is all about and why it's important. So we have many members of the community coming out from near and far. We even have some members that are coming from 2 hours away to join us for this ceremony. So we're very much looking forward to it.
Who wouldn't be looking forward to it? Especially you got the flyover happening. This is very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
You mentioned what's new this year is the military vehicle walkthrough. Can you explain why you want to share this piece of history or pieces of history with students and the community?
Yeah, we think it's, well, like Dakota said, thank you for having us. And we think it's important to the kids to be able to see the different vehicles that maybe in the military that they've seen, and just to learn about the different pieces. We'll have information about each piece, each vehicle, so that way the teachers can read it and tell the students about it.
That's really cool. Of course, you're continuing that whole thing of teaching students, but you're also going outside of the classroom and inviting people in, I should say, to the classroom to learn more about veterans and Veterans Day. What is the benefit in teaching the students in this matter, but also, again, bringing in the veterans to also share their stories? Absolutely.
It's a great question. So teaching our youth about the appreciation of veterans is so huge to us. We have very many members of the military in both our families. It's very important to us. But our students, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. They don't know the sacrifices made to have all these beautiful things we have in our country, and to showcase this, that it is a mom and dad or grandma and grandpa, not just a uniform walking around, but someone who is important to us, and that they're making a difference, and we should be thankful and grateful for these sacrifices they're making.
To celebrate the sacrifices made and the people who have served our country, you have the Veterans Day celebration, like we mentioned, coming up on Tuesday. What do people need to know, and who can show up?
Any veteran is welcome. We have on our George Long Elementary Facebook page a RSVP where they can scan the QR code and register, so that way we have a head count of who's going to attend.
Lots of fun going on. Lots of people in the community who are helping out to show up and support as well. That is awesome. Dakota, Samantha, thank you so much for joining us on Mid-Michigan Matters.
Thank you so much.